Well, here we are. We are about 36 hours away from making the giant move again to the Midwest. Now, a couple things I'll say here. For those of you who think a BMW is small, let me tell you this. After moving 4 different times across the country, this will be my 5th time in the last 3 years. You tend to figure out how to actually pack. In a 435i, I've managed to pack all my belongings. I think the only thing that my parents were actually shipping is this guy right here. It's not this black thing. It's this thing. It's a shelf. That's it. I have my vacuum above me and my storage unit up here. I'm pretty sure that thing is about full. I have my clothes pretty much as close to me as possible. On top of that, I have my Masters from 2004 picture frames. Then I have a vacuum. And then I have an air mattress for when I get an apartment. I don't have a mattress yet. So I have that. And then all this other stuff. And, you know, this is a scary move. I'm going to be honest with you. But, like, I'm ready for it. And, like, I actually don't think it's one of those things where when you're moving out for your first time all on your own, you're never going to be actually ready for it, okay? It's going to be one of those things where you just have to experience it and understand your failures so that way you can grow upon those failures, so that way you can prevent future similar failures, you know? Now, I was actually able to get most of my car stuff in here, which is really cool. It's all right, man. I'm stressed. So I'm, like, trying to not puke, honestly. That's me, like, almost gagging. I'm gonna show you guys this. This is real. So, like, I'm on lowering springs. This is how much weight's in the back. I am not rubbing, but it's definitely close. So I'm hoping I don't end up rubbing fully. I have probably about, I'd say, half an inch. Like, my worry is that if I go over a bump too much, like, I'm gonna feel it or something. I mean, this is pretty much what people do with, like, coilovers. Like, they go this low, and I'm like, bro, I'm not a fan of this at all. I like it where it's, like here, where you can still see the top of the tire. You still have plenty of room just in case if you go over a bump. I mean, I'm not saying, like, it's going to shrink that much, but you'd be surprised. Whenever you see, like, a car go over a pothole in slow-mo, it does a lot of things. This is the fact, so it's not the biggest worry, but I'm still worried somewhat. So, anyways, I just want to make it safely. This trip is going to be a little over 13 hours. Now, a lot of you could be saying, like, oh my God, that's a long, long time, blah, 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 blah. And truthfully, you're right. I mean, it is a long time, but, you know, let me turn this over a little bit here. There we go. It is a long time, but truthfully, something that I want you guys to understand is that, this is probably going to go upside down. We'll see. Okay, something I want you guys to understand is when you get to pretty much like hour 10, it does start to get on you a little bit. Now, the trick is when you're moving across the country and when you're just driving and that's a far distance, the biggest thing I could ever say to you is to just listen to some music. Have the windows down, have the windows up, repeat that process, sing in the car, have snacks to go, have food like ready if you just want to keep on going, fuel up when you are pretty much like, I would say a little bit less than half a tank. And the reason why I'm saying that is because God forbid you get into a place where there's nothing for, say, 120 miles. Well, 120 miles is a pretty far distance, you know? And, you know, if you're low on fuel and say you have just barely enough, you never want to go on your fuel reserves, you know? But, man, I just, it's not even that I'm scared about. It's actually just trying to get there, I guess. Like, guys, this whole move has been so super stressful. I've dealt with ocular migraines for the first time. Never had that happen before. Got over it. Had a super emotional, like, goodbye to my work. which is actually surprising to me too, is that like, and I'll say this in another video because it'll just be a tangent, but, so stay tuned for it. I'm not even gonna speak about it. I just had an emotional day, and, you know, it is kind of just a realization of like, wow, this is actually happening. You know, I'm stressed out. There's just so many emotions going through my brain right now of like, man, I'm really about to do this. So if you're on this journey with me, I appreciate you so much. And, you know, I never have these comments go unnoticed unless, you know, you're just saying something really stupid, which has happened already, unfortunately. But that's it, guys. Again, we're 36 hours away from this video recording right now, which is the 15th of May. This thing will probably go up, I would say, honestly, the day that I get there, which will probably be the 17th. But just know that this is a lot. I'm scared, I'm nervous, but that's one thing in life that you have to do, is just take risks and take initiatives, so that way you can understand yourself better and how to accomplish more. I think my worst fear, honestly, in all this is that I don't have enough money and I have to sell this car. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. Like, let's just pray that it never has to happen. I'm very financially literate. I've got all the upgrades that I wanted to do for now, and that's it. So, I guess wish me luck. All right. Subscribe if you're new. See you soon.